Well, welcome back to Dunkirk Dunes. We're ready to start round 5, and we're going to start with the tech. So here's what we've got. So Germany is buying 5 dice for tech. US is buying 5 dice for tech. Nobody else is doing anything with tech. Japan already has their tech. They've revealed their heavy bombers. Russia and UK haven't done any tech this game. So let's start with Germany. So here's the 5 dice. Need a 5 or 6. All right, I got a 6. Okay, so Germany's tech is active. Let's go ahead and move that. Active, perfect. Okay, now US's tech. They didn't get it last time when they bought 5 dice. Let's see what happens this time. 5 more dice for US. They got a 5. Okay, so they've got their tech as well. All right, so those are active. Okay, we're going to go right into G5 here. So I have 63 to spend. I spent 5 of it on tech, and then the other 58. I'm getting 10 infantry for 30, 3 artillery for 12, a fighter for 10, and a sub for 6. Let me just double check the math again. So 42 plus 6, 48, 58, plus the 5. Yep, that's right. Okay. So as far as combat moves here, so my 2 tanks here that are in Africa are going to go 1, 2, and 1, 2 here into French Central Africa. The tactical bomber that's here in Iraq is going to fly out here into C-Zone 80 and take care of this pesky UK transport that seems to keep surviving. It's not going to survive this time. It can't. It's not possible. So that guy, he'll have 3 left. And, okay, the bomber here that's also in Iraq, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into Bessarabia, and so he'll have 2 left. And in addition, one of these guys from Romania is going to go in with him to take out this, hopefully, take out this Soviet guy here in Bessarabia. Let's see, save the Eastern Front stuff, most of the Eastern Front stuff for last, because those are the piles of units. This sub here in 92 is going to come out and take a crack at that US destroyer. And this submarine here in 110 is going to go here into 113, take a crack especially at that cruiser. And this tactical bomber here from Romania is going 1, 2, 3, also up to take a crack at that cruiser. I just realized I did not ask Siredblood if he wants to submerge that submarine. I assume that he would want to submerge it, but he can do whatever he wants with it. But both my submarine and my tactical bomber are going to be target selecting that cruiser. That's what's going on there. So let's see, those are the blue arrows. I'm going to go ahead and pull those off. So the tactical has 1 left. Okay. Let's see, other combats. So we're going to be attacking Eastern Poland. And what I'm going in with from Romania, I've got these 4 infantry, and then these 3 artillery that are headed up into Eastern Poland. Okay. That was that yellow arrow. And then the big battle is going to be the battle for Poland. So what we've got here is a fighter from Romania is coming up, 1-2. He'll have 2 left. And then these 2 fighters from Western Germany, put a marker out for them, they're coming over, 1-2. So they're going to have 3 left. So 1 fighter has 2 left and 2 fighters have 3 left. Also going into Poland is this stack of 9 guys here from Berlin, and the artillery from Berlin. From Slovakia, there's the tank, the mech, and then the 4 artillery are also going in. And then from Romania, sorry, I hope this is, I hope all this has not been off the frame. From Romania, I've got my 3 tanks, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal my tech, which is self-propelled artillery. So this artillery can go 1-2 also into Poland. These tanks are going up into Poland. All of that. We're going all in Poland. Okay, so I can pull off these arrows here. All right. So I might want to grab my battle board especially for Poland. This is going to be an epic battle. Maybe I'll put this one on the battle board. So I've got my tank at 3, my mech, which is going to get boosted to a 2. These 3 other tanks. I've got all of these artillery, which are going to be 2s. Maybe what I should do, no, let's see. I apologize that so much of this is out of the frame. I'll try and keep things in the frame better. We've got this artillery here. We've got our stack of infantry. Okay. So I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so I could support up to 12 infantry, mechanized infantry. I have 10 there, so all of them are going to get boosted. Okay, so Soviets have a tank at 3, and they've got all of these infantry. Lots of infantry. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry and a tank there. Okay, and then in addition to that, we've got these not tactical bombers. These are just fighters. Fighters at 3. Gotta put them on the right side. Okay, I think we've got that on the board. And we'll just remember, one of these has 2, the rest have 3. May not matter in the end because they're probably headed to the same place. But anyway, I wonder if I can set the camera down. Right there for a minute. Okay, so I think I've got all the combat moves taken care of. Just make sure and pull off the arrows and make sure I've done them all. I think I've moved everything I intended to for combat. Okay, let's roll some dice. So move him out of the way. See if that'll work. And I can hopefully capture that. Okay, so let's actually start with C-Zone 113. So I've got my submarine and my tactical bomber are both target selecting the cruiser. So I'm hoping I just get a hit here and then we're done. Here we go. Wow, I missed both of them. Well, that stinks. So he's gonna have, so Sired, I didn't ask you if you're gonna submerge or not. If you're gonna submerge, which is what I assume you would do, then what you're gonna have is your cruiser. So here would be your cruiser, and it also missed. Okay, so then we go back to my tactical and my submarine. You know what? Just in case you wouldn't submerge, I will roll your submarine, and it missed. Okay, so if you didn't submerge, you missed. Okay, here we go again. So my tactical cannot target select, but my submarine still is target selecting. So if the green hits, cruiser's gone. Okay, green hit. So cruiser is gone. Okay. And then so the only other question now, I guess, is if you did not submerge, you would, if you did submerge, battle's done. If you did submerge, here's your roll. You got to miss. Okay? And then I guess at that point, I would actually go ahead and retreat anyway. So that battle's done. Okay, so we got rid of that. Okay, next battle. Let's do this this battle in C-Zone 92. It's actually right in the corner there. You can see it. So I have a sub against a destroyer. So I'll grab my. It's just more fun to roll it in a cup. Okay, so here is my sub trying to hit the destroyer in 91. I missed. Okay, here's the destroyer defense. Missed. Okay, here's my sub trying to hit the destroyer. Miss. The destroyer. Missed. Come on, sub. Get a hit. Okay, the sub got the hit. And the destroyer. Defense. Also a hit. That has been the case, I think, on every one of these sub versus destroyer battles. So they're both destroyed. Okay. 3 times it's gone that way. 106, 89, and now 91. Okay. Let's just go over here real quick. The battle for C-Zone 80, don't even have to roll that. That's a auto kill. So that British transport finally is no more. Okay. Going up, let's see here. Let's just start here in Bessarabia. So Bessarabia, I have an infantry at 1, and then a bomber that's going to roll 2 at 2. And I'm just trying to get a hit on the Soviet infantry there. Wow, I blanked everything. You know what? You guys didn't see that, but there it is. Blanked on everything. Okay. So that Soviet infantry is going to get to fire back. He also missed. Now at this point, I guess I can decide if I want to retreat, save my infantry. I think I will probably, I'm going to go ahead and do, because my chances are 2 to 1 that he's going to win if I continue on. I think I will retreat. Okay? So the Bessarabia guy's gonna retreat back to Romania, and the bomber will be doing its non-combat movement here shortly. But let's go up now in eastern Poland. Hopefully this goes better. So eastern Poland, what I've got is 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, and then 3 artillery. Now, because of my tech, all of those are going to get boosted to 2. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's flip this around. Okay, so what we've got is, I think that's in the viewfinder there. Okay, so here's my 7 2s. Come on. Okay, I got 2 hits. Okay, so we're going to take 2 Soviet chips. Actually, we're going to take 1 Soviet chip and the anti-aircraft gun. Soviets have 6 units there, but only 5 of them get to roll. So here's their 5 at 2. Okay, they got 1 hit. You can see that. Okay, so I'm going to lose an infantry. And here, you can see I'm losing an infantry chip. They're losing an infantry chip and the anti-aircraft gun. Okay, press the battle. So now I lost 1, so instead of 7, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 2. Okay, come on, lots of hits. Wow, 1 hit. Okay, not great. Okay, and they're going to get to roll the 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 4 at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's the Russian defense. Oh my goodness, 3 hits. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and lose. I'm going to go ahead and lose my 3 infantry. That was not good. Let's see. I'm going to keep going. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 on 3. It's 3 on 3. What's going to happen here? Okay, I need 3 hits. Come on, guys. Wow, I got 1. Okay. So we're going to take off another Russian infantry. And they're going to get to roll 3 in defense. Oh, man. 2. So I'm losing 2. Okay. Do I want to continue to press that? I have 1 2, and they have 2 2s. Or do I want to pull out? That is the question. What should I do? What should I do? What the heck? I'm going to go for it. Here's my 1. He missed. Here's their 2. They got me. Wow. Not great. So there are still two units there in eastern Poland. There is still an artillery and an infantry. I did not clear that out. And I didn't clear out Bessarabia either. Okay, well, I only have 1 real battle left. This better go a lot differently. So here's what I've got. So I have, let's see, I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 twos. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can roll 10 at once. I'll go ahead and roll 10 at once. Oh, that's not bad. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. So let's just go ahead and move those guys behind the line. 5, okay. 4, 5. I get to roll 6 more. Okay, here's my 6 more. Oh, 4 more. Wow, I needed that before. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't even have to roll any of my 3s. Wow. Okay. But the defense is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a tank. So 1 at 3. Okay, here we go. Defense in Poland. 2 hits. All right. I lost 2 guys. Well, Poland turned out great. The other ones, not so much. That's definitely a mixed bag. Let's make sure you can see. Okay. So all of the 8 Soviet infantry and the tank in Poland are gone. I did lose 2 infantry there in Poland. And so now in Poland I've got, let's see, I think I've got 7 left there. Yeah, 7 left. I've got, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 artillery. A mech. I've got 4 tanks. And I have these 3 fighters left, and they're actually all just going to go back and land in Western Germany. Is the thought there. The tactical weapon 113 is going to land in Western Germany. He had 1 left. The tactical bomber who has 2 left I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and land him. Might land him in Yugoslavia. I really needed to clear out that eastern Poland. That was disappointing. That one was disappointing. But what are we gonna do? Let's see. So I think what I'm gonna do now then is I have these 3 infantry here in Western Germany. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna split them up. So I'm gonna take the chips out. So 3 infantry there in Western Germany. I'm gonna go ahead and rail one of them into Slovakia. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna rail one of them. Do I even need to do that? Well, maybe. I think I'm going to rail one of them into Yugoslavia. And the other one, I think I'm going to rail... What do I want to do there? I'm going to rail the other one into Slovakia as well, I think. I'm going to move... Let's see. Let's move the anti-aircraft gun. I think you can see this in the frame. That's in Germany. I'm going to non-combat him into Poland. The one that's in Romania, I'm going to move up to Slovakia. And the one that was already in Slovakia, what do I want to do with him? I think I'm going to go ahead and put him in Poland as well. So I'll have two in Poland. Oh, that stinks. I really wanted to take Eastern Poland. Crumbers. Oh man, I needed to take Eastern Poland. Okay, I think these three units that I have here in northern Italy, a tank, a mech, and an anti-aircraft gun. Actually, yeah, I can rail all of those out of the northern Italy factory. I could rail them into Romania. Sorry, I'm taking so long to think about this. It changes what I probably should do, and I don't know if I'm doing it right. Other non-combat movements. So these two transports in 94, they're going to go up here to 97. All of this stuff here that's in northern Africa, the two tanks, the two artillery, the infantry from Morocco, they're all going to get on these transports that are in C-Zone 92, and they're going over to Gibraltar. In addition to that, so that takes 4 of the transports. There's 6 here in the C-Zone. One of them is going to go up here to Vichy and come back and bring 2 more infantry. Although I'm wondering now if I should do something different with them. Oh, let's think about it. 3, 2, 2. So what I might do is take one of them. I could there's a factory here I could rail. 1, 2, 3. I could either rail into Slovakia or into Romania. So I might want to do that. And just bring one of them down. I'll think about that. Da-da. I guess what I could do, so I had the one guy that retreated into Bessarabia. He's kind of got to stay there. He can't move. But these guys that railed from northern Italy, they could instead rail into Hungary. The bomber could land in Hungary, and this guy who railed from western Germany, he could also rail there into Hungary. I might like that scenario better, maybe. And if I do that, I think I would also, that anti-aircraft gun, rather than sending it to Romania, I think I would send it to Slovakia. One, two, three, four, five. I think I like that better. I like that better. That might be the best way to make the most out of kind of a bad situation. Okay, well, other non-combat movements. So these 4 infantry in Viborg, they're going to move up to Finland. The 2 subs in 109 are leaving their convoy duty. They're going to go into C-Zone 112. And the submarine that's in 126 is going to come down also into 112. Okay. Place units. So my 10 infantry I bought are going to go into Berlin. The fighter I bought, I'm going to put that into Western Germany. The 3 artillery are going to go, I think, into Western Germany. And the sub that I bought is going to go into 112 as well. Okay, so income. So that's up 1 for French Central Africa. Take it from France. And then Poland was worth 2. Take that from the Soviets. So that's up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Soviets are down to 37. I think I'm up to 48. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I gotta land this plane. He's gonna just go right back to Iraq. And I think that is everything. I think that takes care of it. So what have I got? Let's just do disposition of forces. Well, let's do the income first. So I'm 48 on the tracker, and let's see. I do have 5 subs on the map. I've got 4 in 112 and 1 in 113. And I've got a unit in El Alamein, so I'm going to get a 13 bonus. So 48, I think that makes 61. So let's see, let's do this. I'm going to take, I had 63 from last turn. We're going to have 61 this turn. Okay, so I've got 61 there. Okay, disposition of forces. So French Central Africa, 2 tanks. C-Zone 92, I have 6 transports, 2 destroyers, a cruiser. In Gibraltar, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, and a mech. Let's see, let me just make sure that sounds right. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that sounds right. C-Zone 97, I have 2 transports. Western Germany, I have 4 fighters, a tactical bomber, 3 artillery. C-Zone 112, I have 4 submarines. Norway, I have an infantry. Finland, I have 4 infantry. Berlin, I have 10 infantry. Poland, I have, I think that was 7 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artillery. 2 anti-aircraft guns, a mech, and 4 tanks. Slovakia, Hungary, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 1 mech, 1 tank, 1 bomber, 2 anti-aircraft guns. Romania, I have 1 infantry. Iraq, I've got a tactical bomber and 2 infantry. And I think we've covered everything. So, certainly a mixed bag. I mean, I really wanted to take Eastern Poland. Didn't necessarily need to have hardly anything left, but I wanted to clean that out. But Poland went really well. I only lost 2 infantry there, and he lost 8 infantry and a tank. But it's a mixed bag, whatever. So anyway, that is it. Thanks for watching, and on to Russia.